Raphael's The Alba Madonna, circa 1510, a masterpiece of harmony and grace. Raphael's The Alba Madonna is a magnificent round painting, or tondo, that depicts the Virgin Mary with the Christ child and Saint John the Baptist in a pastoral landscape. The painting was created around 1510, during Raphael's Roman period, and it is currently located in the West Building, ground floor, Gallery 15 of the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. The painting is a masterpiece of harmony and grace, showing Raphael's mastery of composition, color, and detail. The figures are grouped in a broad low pyramid, aligning them within a circle in such a way that they not only conform to their space, but dominate it as well. The Virgin is seated directly on the ground, in a gesture of humility and closeness to nature. She wears a rose-pink dress under a topaz-blue robe, and a finger between the pages of a closed book holds her place. Her brown hair is twisted away from her face, and her delicate features and pink lips are closed. She looks and leans to our left around a nude young boy who half sits and half stands against her bent leg. He is the Christ child, who reaches his right hand, on our left, to grasp the tall, thin cross held by the second young boy, who sits on the ground next to the pair. He is Saint John the Baptist, who kneels facing the woman and looks up at her and the blond boy. He wears a garment resembling animal fur, symbolizing his ascetic life in the wilderness. The trio sits on a flat, grassy area in front of a body of water painted light turquoise. Mountains in the deep distance are pale azure blue beneath a nearly clear blue sky. The Alba Madonna shows the Roman style Raphael adapted, in the painting's delicacy of color and mood, with figures draped in rose pink, pale blue, and green, set in an idealized, classical landscape. The Madonna is dressed in an antique costume of turban, sandals, and flowing robes, evoking the ancient Roman matrons. The serene, bucolic atmosphere of Raphael's tondo belies its emotional meaning. The Christ child's gesture of accepting the cross from the Baptist is the focus of attention of all three figures, as if they have foreknowledge of Christ's sacrifice for mankind. The painting is also rich in symbolic flowers, such as the lady's bedstraw for childbirth, the cyclamen for love and sorrow, the violets for humility, the dandelions and anemones for the Passion of Christ. The painting is influenced by the Florentine masters Michelangelo and Leonardo, whom Raphael admired and studied. The monumentality and muscularity of the figures, especially the Christ child, reflect Michelangelo's influence, while the naturalism and realism of the landscape and the expressions, as well as the use of light and shadow, reflect Leonardo's influence. Raphael, however, blended these influences with his own style, creating a harmonious and graceful work of art that expresses both the human and the divine. The Alba Madonna is not only a stunning visual representation of a religious theme, but also a sublime expression of Raphael's artistic genius and a masterpiece of Renaissance art.